Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Eunice, vlogging all the way from Fresno, California. If this is just Hello, my name is Eunice and welcome back to my channel. I vlog all the way from Fresno, California. If this is your first time seeing me on your TV screen, I vlog about everything related to my lifestyle. Relating, not related. United States. Two side notes. You're gonna see me keep making reference of a Nigerian vlogging. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Eunice, vlogging all the way from Fresno, California. If this is your first time seeing me on your TV screen, welcome to my channel. I vlog about everything relating to my lifestyle, especially my pre-med journey. And to my returning subscribers, thank you for coming back. In today's vlog, we're going to be talking about migration tips that I think people should know about before migrating, tips that I didn't know about when I was relocating to the United States 5 years ago. As a side note, I'm not immigration expert, but I'm an immigrant living in the United States for the past 5 years. And also you're going to see me make reference of a Nigerian migrating to the United States or an African migrating abroad, and that's because I'm Nigerian, I'm African, so it's kind of easy for me to use Nigeria and African as a point of view in this vlog. But this doesn't mean that this vlog is only limited to Nigerians migrating to the United States. You can be migrating from any part of the world. So before migration, let me say something. There's something we need to understand, that every country has his or her own social issues. The only thing that set them apart is their line of action and how they respond to their social issues. Take for example COVID-19, and take another example, 3 different countries: China, Nigeria and United States. 3 different continents, 3 different countries, same social issue, COVID-19, 3 different line of action or 3 different ways of response. So that's it. And in terms of migration, you probably gotten your visa, your ticket, you've done all of those health tests that is required of you to do. These are the things that you need to know that's going to help you prepare for migration. First and first, what is migration? Migration is moving from one place to another. It can be within your usual residence or outside your usual residence for temporary and permanent reason. So what are the tips that you need to know before migrating? You need to research about the country you are migrating to. Let that soak in. Research about the country you are migrating to. Researching about the country you are migrating to is going to let you know about the culture, transportation, education, healthcare, business, job opportunities, and so many things. You need to research about these things so that you don't get stranded when you have gotten to your your country of destination. Know all of those things so that you are equipped before migrating. So research about the country you are migrating to. I'm going to break it down to culture, education, transportation, healthcare, and business/job opportunities. Culture is the way of life. It can be language, food, people, spirituality. Anything that you call culture can be culture. Language, what do you need to know about the language? If you're migrating, you want to know what language they speak in the country you are migrating. Are they speaking or communicating in a language that is different from your universal language or your first language? You need to know these things so that if you need to learn about the basics communication before migrating, you do that. The food, what kind of food do they eat in the country you are migrating to? As a Nigerian, as an African, are you migrating to a country that you have easy access to African food, or having access to African food is going to be difficult? I live in Fresno, and you will see more of Japanese restaurants, Korean restaurants, Mexican restaurants. There are little or no African stores or restaurants, which makes it hard for us to get African food. Getting African food we have to go like Los Angeles, export it down to Fresno, and it's freaking expensive. So you want to know all of these things: the language, the food, the people, the country you are migrating to. Is it a white dominated country or a black dominated country? You want to know these things so that you're not exposing yourself to racism, discrimination, stereotypes, and threats. Spirituality, what do they practice? United States, for one, accepts all form of spirituality, but for the purpose of this vlog, I'm going to stick to Christianity and Islam. So are you a Muslim that is migrating to a country that is based on Christianity, or are you a Christian that is migrating to a country that's Islam dominated? Know all of these things before migrating, so you will know if you're going to have easy access to your place of worship, such as church, mosques, and all sort of things. So that is it for culture. Now let's know about transportation. This is going to get personal. You want to know about transportation because you want to know how you're going to transport yourself from your house to your place of work to your shopping mall and all of these things. I didn't know how to drive before migrating to the United States, and it's a big issue for me right now. Very, very big issue, because it kind of limits where I go and how I move. And the thing is, I had to pay $350 just to learn how to drive within 6 hours. So you need to know all of these things. The country I'm migrating to, how are they transported? Is it bicycle? Is it bus? Is it Uber? Is it taxi? Is it by walk? Is it tricycle? Is it motorcycle? You need to know all of those things. It's not like there is no public transportation in Fresno. There is public transportation in Fresno, but if you it's going to spend like 1 hour in the bus station or 15 minutes in bus station waiting for different buses before you get to where you're going. And if you're not a fan of waking up early, or you're a fan of punctuality, you need to know all of those things so that you don't get stranded. Leaving aside everything I said about transportation, if you're a Nigerian moving to the United States, please, I implore you that you know how to drive. Even if you can't drive on the freeway, highway, expressway, even if it's just going from your house to one street, know how to drive to avoid cost, to avoid inconvenience in your movement. Know how to drive, know how to move a car, just know how to do it. So that is culture, transportation. Now let's talk about education. What kind of education system do they operate in the country you are going? Do they offer free education, or are you going to be paying for education? Something you have to know is that if you're coming from an African country, whatever transcript, resume that you're bringing in might have little or no value abroad. So if that's the case, that means you're probably planning on going back to school. So now you're going to be paying out of pocket, or you're going to have access to free education. And you want to know this, that to some extent, the visa you're coming in with kind of determines the benefits you get in terms of education. Are you coming with student visa? Are you coming with a permanent resident? There are so many benefits to each visa. I didn't know about the law about California. When I came here in 2017, I was asked to stay at home for 1 year, 1 day before applying to school as a domestic student and as a California resident. So you want to know the education system, the laws, the regulations, everything. Moving on, we want to know about the healthcare. Healthcare is so important because anything can happen at any time. You want to know what policy they run. And if you're migrating to the United States, you want to have it at the back of your mind that you will be paying healthcare insurance every month, except you're migrating to a country like Canada where healthcare is free. So know these things: the culture, transportation, education system, healthcare sector. Now we're moving on to job opportunities and business. Source of income. Are you going to get source of income? The standard of living. My Nigerian brothers and sisters, when we're at home in Nigeria, will say, oh, there is so many job opportunities in Canada, job opportunities in Canada, job opportunities abroad. I keep saying Canada because I have an aunt in Canada. So Auntie T of Canada, if you're watching this, like this video, they keep saying there is job opportunity in Canada. Where in Canada is the job opportunity? Probably you are migrating to Ontario, Canada, and the job opportunity is in Toronto, Canada. Are you willing to migrate from Nigeria to Ontario, Canada, and from Ontario, Canada to Toronto, Canada? And can you meet up with the standard of living there? So know this thing. When they say job opportunities, don't be excited, but don't be too excited. Research this things. What area do they need jobs, and what kind of jobs? Is it nursing? Is it farming? Is it technology? Is it telecommunication? Is it small scale business? Is it entrepreneurship? What are the credentials, exams that you will do before you can start up a business? In America, you will go to school for everything. To sell sachets of water on the road, you will go to school to get the certificate or to get permission. Just know that. Just know it. So know all of these things so that you're not coming here and you're not shocked, or you're not surprised, or you're not left stranded. So tips on migrating: you want to know about the culture, transportation, education, healthcare, business, job opportunities. And the reason why you want to know these things is to avoid story that touches the heart, to avoid stories of you being stranded. You are coming into a new city that you barely know no one. You want to be fully equipped. Not extensive research, but just keep yourself just keep yourself informed. And also, irrespective of what I've said, you have it at the back of your mind that you're coming into a new system, a new culture. Be willing to adapt. Be willing to adapt. I'm not saying lose who you are as a person, lose your personality, or lose your African values and morals, but I'm saying be willing to adapt. As an African elder, if you're coming to the United States, do not expect, don't be surprised if they call you by name or if they give you something with their left hand. It's not disrespect. That is their own way of life. As a Nigerian youth or a teenager, you're coming to the United States, and instead of greeting your elderlies by your normal way of greeting an African, when you start to greet them with the left hand, they will send you back to Africa. So that's what I'm saying. Adapt, but don't lose yourself. I personally have had the opportunity of living in Nigeria for 17 years and living in the United States for 5 years. I've taken positive values from my Nigerian training on African background, and I have taken positive values from the American training or American background that I've been exposed to. I have brought them together and I've used them to form my identity as a person, and I've looked at these things I'll be willing to pass on to my generation. So I'm saying adapt, but don't lose yourself. Don't lose yourself. Don't lose who you are in line of migration, but be willing to adapt. Don't come to the United States after migration and say we don't do this in Nigeria. Of course we don't do this in Nigeria, because you are not in Nigeria. You are in that place. If you enroll, behave like romance, but do not lose yourself. And also, as a Nigerian, as an African, if you're coming to the United States and you want to buy something at the mall, don't compare denominations. Don't compare Nigerian dollar to American naira. You're setting yourself for heartbreak. Don't be like my mom. Don't buy something $5 and multiply it by bank rate and say, I cannot buy this. Something I will buy 1,000 in this thing. How come I buy? Don't do it. Setting yourself up for heartbreak. I hope every of your migration process go through. It can be really stressful. It can be really stressful and time consuming, but it's worth it. And I hope you success in every of your migration process. I'm trying as much not to make this vlog a long one, so because of that, I'm gonna be ending on this note. Research about the country you're migrating to. Do little research on the culture, transportation, education system, healthcare, and job opportunities. For those of you that are living abroad or living elsewhere and people are migrating to your state, migrating to your country, please do me a favor by dropping in the comment section what you think people should know before migrating. Let them know, and also let me know what part of the world you're watching this video from. Do not forget to drop those things in the comment section. Drop your answers, drop your responses in the comment section, and also let me know what other video ideas you're expecting to see from me. What other video ideas you want me to bring out on my channel. So please do not forget to like this video, comment on this video, share this video. You might not be the one migrating, but you might know someone that is migrating, and if you think that this video has an information that the person needs to know, please share until it gets to the right person. So like, comment, share, subscribe. I see the love on my previous video and I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for liking, for subscribing, for watching. I appreciate you so much. But we can do the same for this video. Please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn up your notification bell so that when next I upload my next video, you are notified. And until I come again with my next video, bye. And that's a wrap.